Hey friends, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a lot of brand new updates to look at together because in the last few hours, Mob Entertainment has finally released new official content dedicated to the world of Poppy Playtime. In fact, the 3 new official plushies of the Nightmare Critters have arrived, completely new. Finally, the plushies of Maggie Mako, Simon Smoke, and Alistair Gator have been officially released, and we can see them in the official website of Poppy Playtime store. And that's not all, because out of nowhere, 3 new t-shirts also appeared, each one featuring new images and artwork. And get ready because one of the shirts is dedicated to Panosaurus. So, today there's really a lot to go through. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at all 3 plushies of the 3 Nightmare Critters. We'll see to the new t-shirts, so we can analyze the images, the artwork, and try to understand whether Mob Entertainment is slowly preparing us for something big. So make sure to leave a like on the video, because today we really deserve to break everything down properly. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe so you don't miss any news on Poppy Playtime, horror games, and all the theories I bring. Get ready, because today we're diving into every single item that just came out. From the plushies, to the shirts, and even some theories that might pop up as we analyze them. Now, let's dive into the core of everything and head straight to the official Poppy Playtime store website. As you can see, in the last few hours they've added 6 brand new products. 6. That's not a small number at all, especially considering that Mob Entertainment usually releases new merch much more gradually. But this time they decided to drop everything at once, almost as if they wanted to draw our attention to something specific. Among these 6 products, we have the main stars of the day, the 3 new Nightmare Critters plushies, Maggie Mako, Simon Smoke, and Alistair Gator. These 3 plushies not only expand the Nightmare Critters collection, but that's not all, because together with the plushies, 3 new t-shirts have appeared as well, each one dedicated to characters we saw in the game. One for Yarnaby, one for Doe the Doman, and one for Panosaurus. And this immediately made me ask a very simple question: why Panosaurus? We must remember that 10 months have already passed since Chapter 4, and that we are already in the phase in which Mob Entertainment have started to release the first previews of Chapter 5. If you think about it, Yarnaby and Doe had recognizable roles in Chapter 4, they had presence, they appeared in multiple scenes. But Panosaurus? Panosaurus appeared for just a few seconds, a character that didn't even have the time to do anything in the game because he was eaten by Doe the Doman. So why did Mob Entertainment choose to dedicate a t-shirt to him while ignoring characters who had a much bigger impact, like Dr. Sawyer, who played a huge and meaningful role in Chapter 4? Something here doesn't add up. Or better, there's something we need to analyze more carefully. And in the next part, we're going to come up with some theories to figure out whether this choice might actually be hiding a clue about the future of the series. Maybe Panosaurus wasn't chosen randomly, maybe there's a precise reason behind it. So get ready, because now we're going to start connecting the dots. Now let's talk for a moment about the situation with Panosaurus, because in my opinion there's really a lot to discuss here. In the meantime, I'll put the official Panosaurus t-shirt artwork on screen right here. Take a good look at it. What do you think? Personally, I like it a lot. It has that perfect mix between creepy and cartoony, and the first thing that really stands out is his face, accompanied by the phrase, "face the music." A brilliant play on words, but also a message that I don't think is random at all. And here's where it gets interesting. I don't believe that Panosaurus was created just to be a quick throwaway character who appears for a few seconds and then disappears. Yes, in the game we only saw him for a brief moment, just long enough for Doe the Doman to eat him, and he didn't play any real role in the gameplay. But if we look at all the material outside the game, things start to get much more interesting. Let's remember that Panosaurus was one of the key characters in the Chapter 4 ARG. That's not a small detail at all. He even had his own short teaser trailer. He has his own jingle, documents, and he appeared in multiple concepts, images, and promotional material. For a character who only appeared for 2 seconds, Mob Entertainment created a surprisingly large amount of content, and all of it was high quality and narratively meaningful. It simply wouldn't make sense to develop all of this around a character meant to exist only for a few seconds in the actual game. And that's why I think Panosaurus was never meant to be a minor character, but instead a piece of something much bigger. Now, I don't think Panosaurus will return in Chapter 5 as a physical character, because, as we all saw, Doe literally ate him, and only his head remains. so bringing him back in an active role would be nearly impossible. But that doesn't mean that Panosaurus has been erased from the lore. Not at all. The fact that he existed, that he had teasers, jingles, ARG content, and promotional material might still influence the lore of Chapter 5. Mob Entertainment loves to hide symbols, references, and deeper meanings, so it's not unlikely that we'll find something connected to him in the next chapter. Maybe we will see other references to him, maybe documents explaining how he was created. Or, an even more unsettling idea, his head might have been repurposed. And this brings us straight to the prototype. The prototype could take the head of Panosaurus, and now Panosaurus is part of the prototype. So in the end, there's way more behind Panosaurus than it seems. Now, let's finally take a look at all the other merch products that have been presented, starting with the three main stars. The Nightmare Critters plushies. These are definitely the most anticipated items, because for several days, Mob Entertainment had been publishing some very mysterious teasers. But all of them were completely in the dark. But now we can finally see them fully revealed, with every detail, every color, and all the features that make them recognizable as true Nightmare Critters. And I can tell you, seeing them like this, fully lit and complete, makes a huge difference. Let's start with Maggie Mako. One thing that generated a lot of discussion is something many fans noticed right away in the comments and posts I read. She's missing the lower right teeth. A very curious detail that surprised a lot of people. It definitely caught the attention of many people. Then we have Simon Smoke, and I have to say the community seems far more positively impressed by him. I've seen lots of enthusiastic comments, people saying he's the best looking plush of the three. In short, Simon Smoke already seems to be the favorite for a big part of the audience. And finally there is Alistair Gator, who completes the trio with a very unique design. Many fans appreciate him, he still maintains that creepy vibe typical of the Nightmare Critters. So three plushies, each completely different, each with its own personality and style. And now I'm curious, which one do you prefer? Who is your favorite Nightmare Critter between Maggie Mako, Simon Smoke, and Alistair Gator? Let me know in the comments because I'm really curious to see which one the community likes the most. Now I'll quickly show you the artworks of the t-shirts dedicated to Yarnaby and Doi the Doughman because they really deserve a closer look. Both of these characters, as you know, come directly from Chapter 4 and Mob Entertainment decided to include them in the merch with two different designs. And while we're looking at these products from Chapter 4, let's get ready, because we're getting closer and closer to the moment when Mob Entertainment will start revealing the official merch for Chapter 5. Considering that the team is already fully working on the new chapter, it wouldn't be surprising at all if, in the next few weeks, some teasers, images, or even the first products for Chapter 5 start appearing. They already released the Steam page and the first teaser trailer. And they already confirmed that they are working on the development of Chapter 5. Thank you so much for watching the video until the end. You are amazing. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell for the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.